Hi, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your Mercury retrograde reading for you, but it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be focusing on the shift of energy in this Mercury retrograde that is going to throw everybody for such a loop. So be prepared for it because it's quite a doozy. If this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's listed in the description box below, and I look forward to reading for you. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what the tarot has to say, Capricorn. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. And spirit guides, angels and spirit guides. Fantastic. Let me make sure everything is in frame. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Now, before we turn these over, let's see what Spirit has to say. And if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, there's a few things to do, like comment a butterfly, so I know that you would like to be entered to receive the free reading, and subscribe. You do those three things, you're entered to win a reading, and the person will be announced on Sunday. So good luck to everyone. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. This here is Brighton reversed. This Mercury retrograde feels like things have been dimmed, right? Only tempers have been brightened during this time, and we don't really need that, nor do we want it. So do be aware of that. There feels like there's a shadow over things. So let's see our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Here we have the heart chakra. I love that. I love that for you, Capricorn. It is love coming forward, and it is the heart chakra opening up to love, to embracing your love and your passion and what it is that you desire. And so even though we're going through a difficult time and a difficult energy, we are stepping into our heart more and more and more. And we're like, well, what do I love? What do I want? And really, because there's like this bullying energy in this Mercury retrograde, it comes through as a bit of a brute. We're looking at ourselves and saying, I don't need that. There's also a clarity that comes with it, because that's part of a Mercury retrograde. It brings up what would normally not be said. It brings up the things that need to be heard, but we would usually sweep under the rug. So it's a very interesting time. It's a very good time, but my gosh, is it a bit complicated. So here, let's see what Spirit has to say, angels and spirit guides. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Harshness of words with the Queen of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is a person who can be very sharp tongued. They don't have to be air sign energy. It just helps when they are. It makes it a little bit more like, oh, I can spot you instantaneously, right? But with the Queen of Swords, being mindful of is just a very sharp tongued, very aggressive person who wants everything to be fact-based and who is like, nope, I know what's right, I know this, I know that, and that's not going to go over very well. With the 10 of Wands reverse, we're releasing a huge burden that we have been carrying, and that's going to be important. And it's going to be mindful because we're releasing this burden, but it can be that people are throwing it down. It's like, I'm not doing this anymore. And it's a temper tantrum. It's just a temper tantrum, so be aware of it. But it can be a bigger, like it has more effects than just, a little kid's temper tantrum. But if you've ever dealt with a kid having a temper tantrum, it's not a funny thing. With the 6 of Wands reversed, we need to celebrate ourselves. We're going to find it hard to celebrate ourselves. We then have the Hangman. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. That's us in the minor arcana coming through. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the 3 of Swords reversed. We then have the 10 of Swords reversed, the 6 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the King of Wands reversed. Ooh, I love how this card just flipped over, but it was right side up before. This is the 8 of Pentacles. So we're going to do this flip thing with the 8 of Pentacles. So do be mindful of that we're going to be very work oriented, but we can be very myopic at the same exact time. All right. Just making sure you can see everything once again. All right. Give me just a moment. Yeah, there's a fight that's going to be over nothing during this Mercury retrograde. It's going to be around the time when Mercury retrograde moves from being in Virgo to being in to being in Leo. But what's very interesting is that none of these are our favorite times. We are going to learn a lot during this Mercury retrograde, which is from the 5th of August to the 9th of September. And with Mercury retrograde being in Virgo, which it will be from the 5th to the 13th of August, we are going to find that we have this energy of Virgo that is, first of all, ruled by Mercury, that is going to be morphed from being, this organized, clarity oriented, dot the I's, cross the T's type of energy, which we really like and appreciate, Capricorn, to this very obsessive, overthinking, nitpicking energy that is stressed and has a really hard time communicating. And that is going to feed into our earth sign energy way of being stressed. So being aware of that is going to be important. It makes us feel like we can't nurture what it is that we want. But because we have been through stressful situations before in our life, Capricorn, and we're earth sign energy, this feels more familiar to us. It's like, oh, okay, I know the storm. I know how to weather this. I get this. I get this pattern within me. I see it. We become very aware and we really start to study ourselves, what it is that we want, the big things that we're moving towards. But on the 13th, okay, the energy shifts into Leo from the 13th to the 9th. Now, Leo is creative, vivacious, in the middle of everything type of energy. This makes Leo a complete and utter drama queen, right? The Leo energy is a complete and utter drama queen. If we have Leo in our charts or Leo in our lives, we might be like, oh my gosh, tone it down. I can't do this right now. So be aware. And be aware that there's very combative energy coming forward, very fiery, very angry, very intense energy. And we don't want that. So being able to step back, being able to step into ourselves, saying, what do I want? Where do I need to be? We're releasing a lot of heartbreak during this time. Drama queen energy. Again, remember it. Ego's coming into play. It's going to be all about the ego. If we have the ability to kind of step back from our ego and say, okay, am I reacting? Like, give ourselves a beat to react to things, Capricorn, which can be so hard because in the moment of it, we just want to like lash out and be overly fierce. But if we can give ourselves a moment and say, okay, I'm going to think about this, if we can bounce ideas off of another person, like, okay, am I overreacting to this? And it's people who can deal with high stress situations. It's not people who would usually kind of like back down from them and be able to say, okay, am I overreacting or am I not? And then make your decision. You already know the decision you're going to make in your heart, but bouncing it off of 3 different people is going to be very, very helpful. It doesn't have to be 3 people, but I do see 3 people here. So being aware of that. We need to celebrate ourselves. We've kind of given up along the way of celebrating ourselves in this Mercury retrograde. It makes us doubt us. It makes us question our voice. It makes us question the way that we move forward. So being aware of this energy is going to be very important. We need to surround ourselves with the people who celebrate us. We've been through heartbreak and pain. We've been through hurt, and we can live in that hurt forever and ever and ever. A lot of people do. But this is going to be a time for us where we need to celebrate ourselves. We need to see ourselves move forward. We're also connecting with beautiful inner childhood energy, right? Inner memories, inner connections that really helped get us through some hard times. Like, we're thinking of the best moments, not the moments where things were hard, but it's the really, really good moments. And there's an energy here during this Mercury retrograde where it's like I'm giving voice to the dreams of the past that I thought I had to give up on, or I thought were too childish to move forward in. And now I'm moving forward in them in power and tenacity of me. And that's going to be a very good thing. We're also releasing ourselves from a fear of being reborn, of being transformed. And we're seeing ourselves move forward in a way that, again, we doubted we could. There is a real sense here of, I don't get to do this. I don't get to move forward this way. I don't get to have nice things. And now we're like, oh no, yes, I do. And we're really not being bullied anymore. We're looking at ourselves so differently. And we're looking at the fact that we see the world differently, because if you're here on this channel, you just do. And it's been a painful process. It's not like one of those things where it's like, oh no, I'm quirky and cool and everybody wants to see the world differently like me. It's an energy of, I wish I could fit in. I wish I could be like everybody else. And it's not until we own the fact that we were meant to kind of go against the herd, or we were meant to be unapologetically ourselves, that we feel like we've kind of stepped into part of our purpose in life, and a big part of our purpose in this existence. Our subconscious spirit message is enhance. This Mercury retrograde and this energy shift will enhance us, because it has us facing things that we would normally sweep under the rug, that we would normally say, oh, you know what, I'm not going to deal with that. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not going to be mean. I'm not going to, rock the boat in any way, shape, or form. Golly, Mercury retrograde is made to rock the boat. And here we are looking at our strength. We are looking at our fire. We are looking at our passion. And we're also looking at our ability to nurture and grow what it is that we want. And we're seeing that we get to move forward in that, and that we get to stop doubting ourselves. It moves us to our subconscious, spirit message, which is our inner child, which spirit has right here, us connecting with. And it's that beautiful inner child energy in our heart chakra, embracing our growth, embracing our tenacity, embracing what we love, embracing what we want. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of, and it is the 10 of Swords. It is fighting being reborn, and it's really seeing everybody's negative energy around us and negative words around us, and perceived negativity, and thinking, oh no, I can't do this, oh no, I can't. And now we're going to be saying to ourselves, oh yes, I can. So just be aware. We're going to think, oh no, I want to hide. Our subconscious tarot message is the 8 of Cups. We're walking away from something that we once thought we would love, and it's kind of like we saw a future there, right? It's like, oh wow, this I could do forever. It doesn't mean that it has to be a person. It could be a person. It could be a relationship. It could be a work situation. It could be a hobby that you thought, like, oh, I'll go to this place, or I'll do it. I'll be at this gym forever. And then you change gyms, or you change locations, and you wind up going somewhere new, and you didn't really want to, or you're a little bit scared to, or you think like, oh, I'm going to be rocking the boat, and it's like, no, I'm choosing me. And now that I'm choosing me, I'm comfortable in the choice of always choosing me. It's not being selfish. It's not being egotistical. It's not being a narcissist, but it is saying, I get to be happy in this life because it's the one I'm living right now. All right. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Capricorn, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. And have a blessed and safe Mercury retrograde. Bye.